Hello everyone, I'm Rec5,
I'm Sandman 99.
and we're back with Fallout 4 G9-13 playthrough.
Yes. And in our last episode, we went and collected a bounty for the Fens Sheriff's Department. And then Sergeant Oakes, that rather rude fellow who guards the front entrance to the Fens Sheriff's Department, gave us a job.
Rude?
Yeah. Anyway, apparently there is a member of the Gunners that they really want dead badly. And so he basically has sent us out to look for this guy. And apparently this fellow here, who is the quartermaster...
I'll see you next week for another round of supplies for my settlement, okay?
Stay safe, Marty. That's a big load on your Brahmin today, and I'd hate to lose one of my regulars. One of these days, you're gonna have to tell me what's on the other end of your supply run. 'Cause no settlement spends caps like you.
We just had a good harvest this year, Daisy. Nothing fancy. I'm trying to stock up while we can for the bad times. You know how it is. We also have some old friends visiting from out of town, so we needed some extra food. Thanks for helping us out again.
Old
You
friends.
mentioned they were coming in last week. But yes, I know how it is, Marty. After almost 250 years, I see it all. More than most people think. Been a real treat knowing you. Goodbye, Marty.
Yeah. You too, Daisy.
I think there's something going on there, maybe, or what?
Yeah, maybe she, maybe he's gonna die or something. Maybe you're gonna kill him, I don't know. Maybe that's what she sees. Or maybe it's over my head.
I don't know. Like I said, this is a completely blind playthrough of this mod now, and we've been playing this one blind for a while. Meaning that we installed the mod, I did a little bit of early testing, and once I was fairly sure that everything was going to work the way that it was intended, basically we've just gone ahead with our playthrough. So most of, all of this stuff now, we've never seen it before.
And have no idea what to expect at all whatsoever.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going back out into the world, so maybe we need to pause briefly while we do this again.
Alrighty. And we're back, and there's some kind of firefight going on in the distance with nuclear explosions and...
Yeah, there's always some kind of firefight going on in the distance, though.
What the fuck do you want? You know, never mind. I ain't got time for you. Go bug Cleo for a claw job or something.
Oh, rude.
Whoa, okay, pal. Calm down. I'm just a little rushed. You know how it is. Didn't mean anything by it. What did you want?
Yeah.
I'm not sure they'd appreciate me telling you, but it's all legit, you know? We pay for our stuff. Me? I'm nobody, man. I just make runs between here and my camp to keep them fed. I ain't never hurt nobody in there. I'm just taking this load back to our camp. I had to make an extra run because we have a guy visiting for a few days. No big deal, right? Look, I can't. They'd kill me. They're real private like that. I'd love to help you out, but we're talking you or me here. Okay.
Yeah, you and your
Gunners,
charisma.
all right? Look, just keep me out of this, okay? Kill them all, and my problem will be done too.
You found the quartermaster. Talked him into revealing the location of his squad. Okay, so let's have a look here. You found the Gunners are at Hub City Auto Wreckers. So, okay, we're going to head over to Hub City Auto Wreckers, I guess.
There you go. Maybe that's why Daisy said it's been a treat knowing you, because she thought you were going to kill him.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how she'd have any way of knowing that. But anyway, that guy wasn't very hard to persuade. Oh, now we need to have a drink of water. Because threatening people is thirsty work.
Damn it.
Yeah. Okay, well, don't see anybody over there.
Speaking of thirsty, do you know what would be a really great mod?
What?
Coffee mod. Right? Right? There's no instant coffee anywhere in the world. What happened to it all?
Well, you'd think that it would still be around because instant coffee more or less lasts forever, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, like it, at least when I was a kid, it used to come in big jars, and you'd just boil some water in a kettle and then, pour it into a cup and then throw in a teaspoon or whatever of this freeze-dried instant coffee, and you had instant coffee that was absolutely horrible.
But you drank it anyways.
But you drank it anyway because if you were out... Wow, that's really hard to see through that.
It's very easy to see the glowing white man on the bridge.
Yeah. He's a terrible shot. He didn't hit me even once. Did you see that?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
That was the wrong...
Uh-oh. Damn it. Can't run the right way here. Okay, you dick. I can throw grenades too.
Oh, he's just gonna run towards you. Oh, didn't matter anyways.
Well, I guess we'll grab some of these things from these gunners and, whoop. Well, what do you think of my,
Your new pop gun?
my new pop gun?
It seems to work pretty good, especially at night, actually. The scope might not be much of a help, but hey, you know what? It's pretty easy once you've actually hit them to see them pretty much anywhere. And I suppose it does slow them down, too.
Yeah.
Who ever knew that turning to ice made you glow?
Oh well. Anyway, yeah, I'd say that was a successful test of the pop gun. The Plinker.
Oh, that's the one with the stock, too.
Yep. Yeah, it's the Ruger Mark V rifle.
Actually, you know what? I think they made pistol stocks for those.
Did they?
In real life, yeah.
Oh, I really don't know. All I know is it made a funny looking gun, and with the two-shot effect, it actually has a little bit of punch, so something that I can use to shoot the excessive amount of 38 caliber ammunition you find in this game.
Well, there you go.
The 38s are kind of like 5.56s in Fallout New Vegas, right? Except that in Fallout New Vegas, you actually can get a couple of decent guns that shoot 5.56s that you could use in late game, right?
Well, you can also get armor-piercing rounds on 5.56s, too.
Yeah. Well, I think I may need something with a little bit more punch.
Don't you die on me!
Scared, huh?
Get over here, sorry ass!
Whoa.
Keep back up over here!
Oh. Well.
I guess you better put some distance between you, yeah?
Yeah. Because I think he's charging up one of those head laser things, yep. Ah, he shot it though and he missed. Okay. Coming? Yeah. Damn it, I can't see when they do that.
Uh-oh.
There. That takes care of him.
Still, though, that flamethrower
Yeah,
hurt
well,
quite a bit.
well, it hurts a bit, but the worst thing about it is that
You can't see what the hell's going on.
You can't see. Like it blinds you, right?
Yep.
And that's the part that I don't like about it.
Thought you could hide. I'm just getting started.
Who's that guy shooting at now?
He must have found someone else. I think you made one encounter stumble into another. Although I think they went and killed whoever got involved here.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. They're still shooting up there.
Everything's starting to... Whoa, was that a...
This whole encounter is a mess. It's free-for-all.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I guess they're real easy to,
Whoops,
ooh.
shooting the wrong guys there. I just assumed they were with them.
Who's that?
Because robots?
Because robots. Okay, well, anyway. That was a bit scrambly, but we came out of it all right. Let's see what we've got here. We'll eat that Deathclaw egg omelet.
I wonder how long that's been marinating in the pack. I've seen that a few episodes go by.
Yeah, well, you know, it's probably about that time.
See, it's just extra flavor, right? Think of it that way.
Yep. Anyway, those Assaultron-based robots are pretty bad. They've got that really, really powerful head laser thing.
Yep.
And they can move fast.
Then they can do all kinds of nasty things, too.
Yeah, they've got powerful melee attacks and that kind of thing, too.
See, I was just thinking, right, like, you know, to handle the problem of food preservation, just introduce a mod so that you're carrying a giant barrel of salt pork on your back everywhere you go. And that's how you keep your inventory food preserved.
Yeah. Why not just have a big nuclear-powered refrigerator pack? Right? Yeah, here we go. Drop off a bunch of junk. Ammunition that I don't really use. Do I use that?
No, but you're starting to get a supply of 50 cal, I think. At least a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a few days since the last episode. I can't remember now. Okay, so we're shooting shotgun shells and 38s and 45s.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's basically the three main ammo types you've been using for the longest time now. And I mean, I guess it's, even at this level, it's still worth carrying around 38s just because you find so many of them and you run into so many under-leveled weak enemies.
Oh, I know what I was using the 50 caliber for.
Oh?
Yeah, this thing.
Oh, yeah!
Right?
Yeah, we haven't even got to demo this yet.
No, maybe I'll try it out. I got it for close quarters engagements. Well, I mean, I found it, but I decided to use it in such a way that I would be using it in close quarters engagements, because by the looks of it, it hits really hard.
And is it semi-auto with the semi-auto mod?
Yeah, I've got the semi-automatic receiver on it because I do have gun nut level 4.
Nice.
So, yeah. Okay, let's go back around to here. Well, I've got all the crafting stations at this place.
Yeah, I think this is one of those settlements you were experimenting with the box cars with.
Yeah.
You still doing box cars these days?
Oh, yeah. Because I've discovered that they're a very economical way to build housing and walls at the same time. Because what you do is you just put either a wood or metal wall, snaps right to one, like the openings in the sides of them.
Yep.
So I'm gonna make one of these. So the outer sides, right, basically
are all just walled
are
off.
all just walled off, and then you can put the sliding doors on the inner sides.
Yep.
Right? And so you end up with basically a settlement wall.
And you can put gun turrets on top.
And you can put gun turrets on top, and you can put lots of beds and all kinds of other stuff inside, right? I actually like boxcars quite a bit.
Nice.
I mean, they're not quite as economical as putting up chain link fencing, but, you know, like your settlers have to live somewhere too, right?
True.
And so that's one way to... Am I actually shooting anything that uses fusion cells? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm not really a science-y kind of character here. Yeah. I just couldn't remember. So we'll throw those in the bench too. And we'll drop that junk off. And I guess now we're back to...
You're back to a reasonable weight.
We're back to a reasonable weight.
There you go. You're finally seeing 285.
Oh, look at this. See, this is a potion that I made.
Oh?
At the alchemy, like from the alchemy mod.
Yep.
Sandman's alchemy.
Yep.
And basically I managed to get enough materials together, and I had the sufficient perks in the alchemy recipes to make a potion of endurance.
Nice.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to now drink that potion of endurance and demonstrate what it does. So anyway, if we look at our special stats here, we have an endurance with a couple of temporary add-ons that gives us an endurance total of 12.
Yep.
And if we look over here, we have endurance of 10 in the special chart.
Yep.
So now, if I go into my inventory here, I drink my elixir of endurance. Okay, and then we go back into the specials here. And now my endurance is 13.
Nice.
But if I took away the temporary perks, well, my endurance without any, like clothing items or whatever that give me a bonus to it,
would be 11.
I would have an endurance of 11. So there you go. However, those potions are expensive to make, and you need a lot of perks who qualify to be able to make them, and
a lot of resources.
a lot of resources.
You don't tend to be able to make them until you're about this level anyways.
Yeah, and even at this level, you can't just make them anytime you want. You have to actually collect together. I think for that one, you need like 4 Brahmin skulls or something.
Yeah.
And you know what? Brahmin skulls are actually not that easy to find.
Yeah, they're really particularly a high-level characters type of item. And you only really get a couple.
Well, I mean, you can keep making them, but it takes a long time, like I said. And I think
To accumulate all the resources.
You need something like 20 buff outs and that kind of thing, too, right? Like, it's not trivial, the amount of...
drugs that you need.
Stuff that you need in order to be able to distill one potion that permanently increases an attribute.
Yep.
And we designed, actually you helped me to build this mod, but we designed one such elixir for each of the special attributes.
Yep.
And pretty well all of them, the recipes require about 20.
What's that?
20 of a particular drug type, right?
Yeah, it's like getting back into the Mages Guild all over again.
Yeah.
Human. Got a treat for you. I'm gonna feast on your flesh, human.
Now I gotta reload, and I missed out on my double damage last shot. Okay, well that actually worked okay. Funny though, there's usually more than just these guys, right? There are larger groups than that.
So this thing is your silenced 50 cal battle rifle.
Yep. Or something like that. It's almost like a pistol grip rifle or something.
Yeah, your silenced 50 cal pistol grip short barrel battle rifle.
Anyway, we'll stop in here briefly. Because now we need to, since we picked up a bunch of heavy stuff again, we need to break it all down and get rid of it.
Damn super mutant shit.
Yeah.
Let's see now.
Well, with the Super Mutant Redux mod, with all this extra armor that they wear, I mean, it has a couple of different effects, and one of them is, look at all the stuff you get from scrapping Super Mutant armor. Right?
Yep. One of the less pleasant effects is they're way tougher to kill.
Yeah, because then you have to penetrate all of that extra armor before you can actually kill them. But anyway. And maybe since it's nighttime out, we'll have a short nap here, because otherwise, whoops, I sat instead of sleeping. Get up again.
You sitter.
Yeah.
That sounds like something a sitter would do.
See, we'll just crash on their couch for a while. Although this is one of my settlements, so I probably do have a bed around here somewhere I can sleep in, but...
You don't know where it is because you never come here.
Yeah, I never come here, so... You know,
Got
like
double radios?
I put up a little bit of decoration and stuff like that in here, but other than that, I really haven't done very much with this place. I haven't even put up a settlement recruitment.
Yeah, well, God, like, even with the settlements you have with recruitment beacons, you're always running back and forth to do settlement chores. It seems like you could never stop.
Yeah, the settlement thing is basically definitely a make work type of a deal. But anyway, here we go to Hub City Auto Record, which is fairly close by now. And I think I'm going to switch back to my sniper rifle, because I think at least at the beginning of this engagement I'll probably be shooting people from a distance. Actually, I have an idea. Wonder if these guys have respawned yet. If they haven't, then I can just go up on the roof there at Saugus Ironworks and shoot a bunch of them on top of the freeway from there. So far, so good. Seems pretty quiet around here. See, for some reason that I can't fathom, Doc Weathers takes a shortcut through there all the time. And so do a lot of my provisioners. They'll shortcut right through the Saugus Ironworks yard.
Even though it's a terrible place to be.
Yeah, and you know what? if there happens to be any forged at the Saugus Ironworks yard, well then, of course, every time somebody passes through there, a big gun battle results, right?
Yep.
But, yeah, this place seems like it's pretty quiet and deserted now.
Well, and especially with the way that you buff flamethrowers, I suppose that makes them a lot more dangerous, too.
Yeah, flamethrowers are bad. Okay, what do we got here?
You got a dead guy. And a bridge.
Well, maybe we need to be a little higher. Thought I'd be able to actually see somebody from up here, but maybe not. Oh, there's one.
Damn it, he keeps moving. And changing directions.
There. Yeah. I'm not at my best today, it seems, but...
Just need more coffee, man. What was that the little label on your cup said? 2 cups a day?
Only 2?
Yeah, only 2? Yeah, that's just a little humorous thing somebody who knows Sandman 99 in real life put a little label on his cup that said 2 cups a day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, because he drinks nothing but coffee.
That's right. Somebody once asked me why I don't drink water, and I said, well, I do. It just gets poured through a bunch of coffee grounds first. Oh, look at that. Somebody put a mine down there in the middle of nowhere. And another one.
Wow, I'm surprised you could shoot that over the...
Over the railing,
Yeah.
yeah, there must have been just enough room.
the impervious railing of bullet soaking. See, that's what you should do at your settlements. Just don't bother building walls, just put railings up around the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, that's what the chain link fences are supposed to be for, right?
Yeah.
I don't see anybody up here. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to head on over there then and see what we can do.
Taking the dangerous way down.
Actually, you know, because I've got, like, I did a little bit of tinkering with the perks, and the adamantium skeleton, in addition to resisting limb damage, I also reduced falling damage by 1/3 for each rank of adamantium skeleton you take.
Yep.
And so as a result, if you take 3 ranks of adamantium skeleton, you don't suffer any falling damage at all.
Just got tired of getting pushed off buildings by followers?
Well, also, you know how sometimes when you're using a controller, like I use this Xbox controller to play this game.
Yep.
But every now and then the controller inputs, I don't know what it is about them, but they go all crazy, and you end up running in a certain direction whether you want to or not, and
That happened this episode, actually.
Yes, and the only way you can get out of it is to do a little hop like this if you realize what's happening. But I mean, I had a couple of instances where I was up on top of a freeway like that, and that particular thing started to happen, and I just ran right off the edge, right?
Yep.
And so I decided, well, if it's going to be like that, then I'm just going to, like work on something where it's not free or anything. You actually have to work your way up to it.
But it's not like you can fix that controller input bug.
No. Well, maybe you could, but I certainly don't have the knowledge to do it.
I mean, I certainly don't have the knowledge to do it, and I'm a programmer, so...
Yeah. This is weird. This place is just... Okay. I expected more. I was just taking a blind shot there because it's too foggy. I can't see him.
Can't see through the fog.
That's right. Ooh, somebody sees me.
But where?
But where?
Oh, the turret. Up there. Is it up there by the sandbags? No.
No.
No, it's not.
There is a turret in here somewhere. Okay, well, we'll be at close range here, so we'll switch to this thing again.
Your stealthy 50 caliber pistol grip.
And all I did was I just put a reflex sight on it, right?
Oh. Gotta have some real man sights.
No. The way I see it is iron sights are for when you don't have... Whoa.
Oh, there's a guy behind you with a shotgun.
Yeah.
And he's almost dead.
Yeah. Oh, look. There, that's new.
I guess that's where you be heading.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what happened to all of the... There's the...
Annoying ass gun turret that detects you.
I was just wondering what happened to all of the surface gunners, because there's usually more of them, right? But I'm thinking maybe something must have gone by, because these guys will run out and they'll attack provisioners or, you know, like some of the traveling merchants and that kind of thing.
Yep.
And occasionally they bite off more than they can chew and end up losing a bunch of them too, right?
Yep.
But anyway, just for fun, we'll clear out the surface area here anyway of any gunners that might be out here.
Still hanging around.
Still hanging around. Because that guy that I just shot, like you say, he was already...
Almost all dead.
Yeah, he was already severely damaged, right?
Well, you ain't gonna survive that.
No.
I'm surprised he still has his head after that.
Well, that's because I turned the gore off.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So,
so that you don't get covered in blood every time you get shot.
Yeah. And as a result, there are no headless corpses. That kind of thing now.
That's a particularly nasty trap. Oil on the floor, laser tripwire, and
Yeah. Well,
flamethrower.
actually, this trap is one of the reasons why I don't play with companions.
Yeah.
Because I actually had McCready with me once when I was going through this area. And I was just poking my head around here to disarm that laser trap.
Yep.
And he bumped into the back of me and pushed me into the laser beam. And then I set off the flamethrower thing, which then in turn caused this massive explosion with all these flammables. And, and I died.
Yeah, companions, leading cause of death.
That's right. Companions are one of the leading causes of death in this game. So that's why you know, people may have noticed that I tend to work alone. And there's a very good reason for that.
Yeah.
That's it.
In spite of what other certain gamers that we know might say about it. Right? The sweater vest gamer likes to play with companions. But, you know what? I don't. Because I don't like getting killed by, you know, stupid situations like that happening, right?
Yep.
And when I'm working alone, at least I can control what goes on for the most part. Like if I do get killed, it'll be because either I was careless or I got caught by surprise by something that I wasn't expecting.
Or you were totally underleveled.
Or I was totally underleveled because of the random start mod. I like to play random starts, even in my own private playthroughs.
Get some!
And you know, like when you do that, well, you tend to end up in a lot of extremely over-leveled situations, right?
Yep.
Like there's one that I tried and I gave up on it after a couple of attempts. But there's one where you start off in the crater of Adam at the far end of there's a thing there somewhere that lowers that. At the far end of the glowing sea.
Yep.
And I generally start as a level 5 character. And so right away you're getting severely damaged by radiation, you know, like before you were even started, right?
Yep.
And then of course you're in a severely leveled area where you don't belong at level 5. And I actually managed to make it partway through the glowing sea before I ran into a pack of rad scorpions. And I was actually kind of lucky in that one in that I found this underground bunker type place and I managed to, with my bolt action pipe rifle, I managed to outwit and outfight a bunch of Institute synths.
Yep.
And of course, every single one of them had a skull next to their name, so I was like doing the sneak, you know, like run and gun kind of a thing, right?
Yep.
And I managed to kill all of them off, and I found a set of power armor at the bottom of this place, so I figured, okay, well, maybe that'll give me a chance. And so I headed out, and even with the power armor on at level 5, I ran into a pack of rad scorpions, and I managed to kill the first 2, but the damage was just accruing faster than my stim packs could keep me alive.
Yep.
And so I ended up getting killed, and I may try that one again at some time, just to see if I can actually do it. But what I found is I spent more time running away from things than anything else, right?
Yep.
Ooh. There's Captain Bridget. She was being... Uh-oh. Oh, that's that car. Okay.
It's just a car you're gonna blow up. No big deal. Time to get the shotgun out.
Yeah. Where are you, Captain Bridget?
Bet you she walked around the other side, looking for you.
Maybe.
She's running around all over the place.
Wow. Yeah, she's being sneaky. Yeah, going around and around. Well, you know what? Oh. Let's see what I've got going on here. Yeah, let's do that.
Take this, computer.
I don't know whether that got anywhere near her or not, because she probably moved.
Well, you absolutely hit that computer.
Yep. Well, I managed to partially get her with the grenade. You see, she was limping.
Yep.
Well, she had a fat man. Good thing she had no shells. She must have fired the shells already, right?
Yeah, probably at whoever came through here.
Yeah, at whoever came through here, because there were some severely damaged gunners down below there.
Maybe she hit her own guys.
I don't know. I don't think they would have survived, actually. Well, now I'm thirsty, and I'm hungry, and so I guess I'll have... some water. And what are we going to eat today? Ooh. Not cooked, so we can't eat it. Can't eat that because it's not cooked.
You gotta do some cooking.
Yeah, I gotta do some cooking.
Wild mute fruit.
I guess we'll have some wild mute fruit. Okay, we'll just jump down here.
Plop. Oh, see? That guy had pork and beans.
Yeah, I know. Okay, here we are at the polluted tunnel. Maybe we'll have a smoke too before we go in there, eh?
All right.
Because we've been having a nicotine withdrawal here for quite some time now. Oh, there we go.
Just carrying around 220 cigars. So you got your, like, big salt pork barrel on the back, and then you've got, like, a bandolier of cigars running across your chest, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny, actually. I got a mod for smoking in Fallout New Vegas, too, but cigarettes in Fallout New Vegas actually do have weight if you carry enough of them. So,
You can't carry around a bandolier?
yeah, you can't carry around 1,800 cigarettes because you'd be over encumbered.
God.
Okay, well, here we go. We'll go inside and see what's in here after we do a quick save. Okay. Wow. Kill Major Devola and his squad. What a weird, gunner paintings all over the place. Should I go with a silenced weapon to start with, maybe?
Yes. We gotta demo more of this.
Holy crap, look at them all. Uh-oh. I think I'm a little outnumbered.
Ah, you're good. Although you have to hit what you're shooting at.
True.
Oh, well, you'll be able to shoot this guy.
Damn
Wow.
it. Keep running out of bullets.
Oh, these guys are bullet sponges, too.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty tough.
Because
Well,
you're shooting them over and over again with a 50 cal. Now you gotta reload again.
yeah. Okay, well, we'll go back to this again for a second. Look at that. And that fifth shot does double damage, right?
Yep. Yeah, they're ridiculously well armored. Yeah, you don't want to reload yet, because you gotta use your double damage shot.
Okay, well, don't have anything there to pick up. A plasma pistol. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna bank a grenade in there.
Probably a good idea.
Maybe I'll bank 2 or 3 grenades in there. Oops. Did I run out of grenades to bank? I guess I did.
I want this one's head.
Well, he dead now.
I think having a full magazine outweighs the benefit of that last shot. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Oh, they had an Assaultron down there.
Yeah, that's why when I saw the head laser thing there, that's why I figured I'd toss a few grenades down here.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised they chose to stay down here and wait for you instead of pursuing you.
Yeah. Well, you know what? All things aside, I think that... Oh, look, they had a couple of robots down here.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you threw all those frags down here.
Yeah,
Time to switch to the shotgun, I guess.
I did.
I had no idea this place would be so well armed, did you?
Well, I didn't know what to expect at all, really.
Good thing they weren't overly aggressive. Or that could have been really bad.
Well, I think if they'd all charged en masse, then I probably would have just switched to something else that I can do crowd control with, because I am not without, you know, like close range solutions either, right?
Yeah.
lots of stuff to pick up in here. It's so dark. Silver pocket watch.
You know you want those pork and beans.
No, not really.
Do you have any other cooked food?
Oh yeah, I've got lots.
Fair enough, fair enough. To be honest with you, I just wanted to see you eat pork and bean.
Oh. Look at that. See, my smoke ramp wore off already. I'd have to stop and have another smoke right now.
Damn. Imagine that, smoking like a Cuban every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're so addicted to smoking, you gotta smoke a Cuban every 5 minutes. Well, that guy's dead.
Oh, that's why he was standing still. He had a sentinel's piece of armor on, right? Oh, look at this. Another hot dog tray. Okay, well, we'll do another quick save, just because before we go through a load screen, it's a good idea to do that.
Yeah, things might crash.
Yeah.
You never know, it's a Bethesda game after all.
Wow, okay.
Oh, you twitched
I
slightly.
moved. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Ah.
Ooh, now you're gonna get the piss shot out of you.
Yes, I am. I'm getting the piss shot out of me. Okay, we need to...
Oh my god, you need something bigger.
Yep. That guy's pretty tough, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, well. Let's see here. What are we gonna use?
Shotgun and healing item?
Let's use this. Yeah, we'll need to use a little bit of drugs now, too. We'll use a potion of armor, right? And let's see what else we got here. Well, we can drink a Coca-Cola Constant. And we can, well, we got the potion of armor, so that should help us out a bit.
Oh, now you're mildly hungry.
Yeah.
From the Nuka-Cola.
Let's do that too, why not? Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, let's try this. There.
Die!
Didn't affect him any. Yeah, there's people trying to shoot you from up top here, too.
Yeah, wow. Oh, jeez. Ah, okay.
Just be careful of that explosive
We'll
barrel.
we'll stay undercover here for a moment until we manage to recover some more health here. Ooh, yeah, we could do a fortify health potion too.
Still hungry.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll have to eat something here a bit too. Ah.
Watch that explosive barrel.
Yeah, I know. This is not a good place to be.
There. Problem solved.
Yeah. Okay, we need to take Major Devola's head.
Good thing nobody got in that suit of power armor. Maybe they didn't have a fusion core or whatever.
And leave the calling card. There we go. What does that do? Doesn't do anything really. Okay, nothing really interesting looking in there. Lots of clutter and stuff in here, eh?
Yep.
Beer bottle, beer bottle, beer bottle. Not little. Okay.
Well, hey, you know what? Shotgun shells help.
Lots of stuff to pick up in here.
It's your just reward. And you got a yardstick.
Yeah, I did. I got a yardstick.
Fun
Okay.
with yardsticks.
Partial suit of T-45 power armor. Power drill.
Yeah, with how tough that guy was, he didn't need the power armor.
Yeah, he was a tank, right? Speaking of which, I think I just might do a quick stim pack here, just in case my potion of boost health wears off. Make sure that we're
All healed up.
all healed up for sure.
And now you're thirsty.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't usually experience that heavy or resistance these days, right?
Yeah, well, you're pretty well equipped and pretty high level by now.
Yeah.
I mean, what level are you now? Like
54 or something?
Yeah.
53? Yeah. Yeah, see, I might end up upgrading Overseer's Guardian to a 308 one of these days.
just gotta find more 308 ammo first, huh?
Well, I kept it at 45 just because 45 ammunition is so easy to find.
Yep.
But okay, well, I think I pretty much cleaned this place out, what I can get. Anything up here? Just dead gunner. Oh, there's some boxes with some stuff in them.
And more explosives. Those explosive barrels.
Yeah.
See, so next time you come in here, you just gotta, like, bring a rocket launcher with you.
Ah.
Point blank rocket launcher.
Yeah, because that's really what we need, right?
4 barrels.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? The quad rocket launcher with the targeting computer is a nice weapon and all, but it is ridiculously heavy.
See, I think if you were to use, like, a rocket launcher as a mainstay weapon, you'd probably have to manufacture rockets for the damn thing.
Well, you'd also
If you
have
even
to,
can.
You'd also have to wear power armor because otherwise you wouldn't actually be able to carry a substantial number of
Rockets.
rockets or missiles for the thing anyway, right? Because each one of those weighs like 7 imaginary weight units.
Pounds.
So you know, like you wouldn't be able to carry very many of them before you were over encumbered anyways.
Always pounds.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll quick save and then we'll go back into the polluted tunnel.
This ended up being quite the quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, even these guys were tougher than normal.
Yeah. There's some kind of a side passage off of here. It doesn't really go anywhere.
A little bit of ammo. Drugs.
Okay, nothing else in here. Oh, I missed one.
How the hell did you miss one in all this?
Oh, wow, I missed a whole bunch.
Oh, you're gonna get taken down.
Yep.
Wow, that guy just, like, needs to get out of your face.
You are really pissing me off.
Okay, do I have any grenades left now? Yeah,
Is your health potion still active?
maybe. I don't know.
Might want to be cautious about that. Throwing grenades in the narrow-ass tunnel.
Hey, it's a good tactic, right? Look at how that worked. Well, I totally wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it looks like there's this whole area that you somehow bypassed.
No, it's not the area I bypassed. It's a bunch of new enemies that came back in here, right?
Oh.
Like, leaving is not going to be any easier than
Coming in.
to begin with, right? That guy hurts a little bit when he manages to hit me, too. I wonder if I have a resist energy there. Give myself a little extra energy resistance.
Tanky, too.
Yeah, that's okay. He won't last much longer. Because I was shooting him with my poisoner's automatic combat rifle, right?
Yep.
So the poison effect kind of melts his health away even when I'm taking cover and reloading and stuff, right?
Yep.
Oh, there's another one behind me now. There, you see her health kind of melt away there, right?
Yep. I don't think she actually managed to hit you.
Is there any more? Or was that the last one?
I mean, I guess you won't know until you get all the way to the entrance.
Oh well. Anyway. Potion of armor has worn off. So maybe I ought to do
Some healing?
another stim pack here just to make sure. Because my potion of fortify health will be wearing off here pretty soon too, I would guess.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Yeah, see? And I'm down like 300 health or something from my boosted total. So that could be, cause me significant harm when that wears off.
Yep. Yeah, they could have wore you down to like half health in this encounter.
Yep. We'll break down a few more of these weapons just to make myself some more room to carry stuff. Yeah, something else just wore off there.
I think it was exactly what you thought.
Yeah. Am I back down to normal health again? Yep.
Yep.
Poisoners, okay, 25%. That's why that guy was a little resistant to that too. He had a little bit of poison resistance going on there. I wonder if there's going to be more of them outside now.
Maybe you should sneak when you go outside.
It's kind of dark and foggy in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll do another quick save before we head outside. And then, since we're going outside, I guess we'll pause briefly.
All right. And we're back.
Yes, and we're not being attacked by anybody, so I guess we're kind of in the clear here. We can find our way out of this wonderful complex. Then we can, I guess we now need to head back to see Sergeant Oakes.
Yeah, and you could give him some more...
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some more jokes about giving head or receiving head or something too, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, it looks like some raiders must have respawned over at Saugus Ironworks, because I see there's a gun battle going on there now. Oh no, it's a super mutant.
It's a tanky super mutant.
They're all tanky. Oh look, there's an invisible one.
Oh, he's dead. From the poisoner's effect.
Yep, so's that one now.
You're like, I keep shooting this super mutant, but he's not dying. And it's like, oh, it's because I'm shooting an invisible one.
Yeah, I must have been hitting the one that was in between this one and me.
Yeah.
Right? Without even realizing it. Anyway, it's dark out again.
And there's probably going to be vampires about.
Yeah, I'm not really too scared of vampires anymore. But they're a dire threat to anybody who's like under about level 30. But once you get up to a certain level, then you know, like, it's hard for them. The scariest thing is if you run into a really old, powerful one, they can still one-shot you, even if you're a high-level character, if they catch you by surprise, right?
Yep.
Because the ancient ones or the master ones or whatever, they're very powerful.
Tighten this.
And best avoided.
Well, I suppose you could always crash on the coach.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do anyway.
So
because it's hard for people to see, you know, in darkness as well, right? I mean, we try to process the videos so that people can see, you know, reasonably well in dark situations, but it's still difficult to produce a nice looking video without artifacting and stuff with the dark, right?
Well, and even if you can, if you've got like an old ass LCD monitor from like the year 2000 like I do, then video can be kind of dark on that thing. Those old monitors just aren't as bright as the new ones.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll drop off a bunch of stuff. Wow, I've got a lot of I'm not going to get much for that anyway, or that. Might as well just drop them off here. Right? They're not worth much, so I might as well not bother packing them around.
Yeah, you're probably beyond the point where you gotta worry about how many caps you got anyways, huh?
Yeah, I think I've already got more money than I'll ever be able to spend anyway. Because that's one thing this game doesn't seem to have, is the money sink kind of thing, like for training or you know, buying player homes and that kind of stuff, like some of the other games in this by
Bethesda
do, right?
I don't know. I mean, like, I find like the only game that I really struggle that's made by Bethesda with money in is like Skyrim. And that's because training in that game is basically mandatory on higher difficulty levels.
Well, and also that's the money sink, right?
Yeah.
Like you spend the money on training. And it can be the same thing in Oblivion too. If you work hard on your training, well, you can spend quite a lot of any wealth you manage to accumulate by training. But this game doesn't really seem to have an equivalent to that, right? So basically you just keep collecting money forever. And don't really have anything substantial to spend it on, right?
You just gotta build a giant vault and dump all your caps in there and swim through them.
Yeah, because what I found too is even if you invest in the like building shops and that kind of stuff at your settlements, well, guess what? Those things generate income.
Yep.
And what I've discovered, like I've had a couple of those, you know, like holy shit kind of moments where I haven't been to a settlement in a long time.
Yep.
And I go there And they've got like 4,500 caps in the workbench, right?
It's worth it to set up shops.
Oh yeah, for sure, because they generate revenue, but it's just yet another source of money that you can't possibly spend all of, even if you buy, you know, a lot. Because even the legendary weapons and stuff like that you can buy. I mean, the only one that I would really buy for myself is Overseer's Guardian, right?
Yep.
Anyway, we'll crash on the couch here for 8 hours. And spray and pray is actually, you know, like one of the more powerful weapons in the game too, that you can buy from Cricket.
Yep.
But, oh, we just got a settlement attack notice here. Go and defend 10 Pines Bluff. But anyway, like I was saying, you know, spray and pray is a very powerful weapon too, but the novelty on that one wore off pretty quickly when I actually started shooting a particularly aggressive super mutant that closed right in on me, and I was suffering almost as much damage as he was. So that's, you know, which is again why, you know, like that fancy lever action shotgun that we made called the boomstick. It's a very powerful weapon, but I don't carry it because it's more dangerous to me than it is to the things I shoot with it, right?
Yep.
Oh, what's going on here? Somebody's attacking. Well, on our way to the settlement attack, we came across a settlement attack.
We put more settlement attack in your settlement attack. Oh my god, there's things blowing up.
Yeah, well, see, I've got a provisioner there armed with a flamer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, robots. Looks like they handled it.
Well, you do put enough effort into making sure they're well defended. Oh, there's another blow. Another explosion.
Yeah, looks like one made it inside the... But one thing about these guys, if you scrap them if they're within the bounds of your settlement, when you destroy them, you can get a lot of good stuff from them.
Yep.
But anyway. 24, 29, 28 water, 164 defense, lots of beds, their happiness is 80. So,
they're fine.
Yeah, we'll just check and make sure everybody is gainfully employed here, and then I think they're good to go. Yeah. And we do have a shop or two set up here too. And I've got 531 caps in here, right?
Wow.
So, yeah, I haven't been here in a while, and guess what? It generated a whole bunch of money for me. And we'll just throw that stuff in the bench. Well... So,
Move, lady!
Yeah, this is one of my kind of minimalist setups, I guess, where I left the house intact. I didn't build a whole lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
Although to make room, because this is a relatively small footprint, well, I built lots of extra side buildings and stuff, right?
Yep.
And I added on a little bit to the lean-to that was on here too, right? Just to give some extra sleeping space too. But other than those two little outbuildings there, I didn't really add a whole lot onto this place, right?
Yep.
Except for the fence around the outside, which is pretty much necessary in order to keep the robots on the other side of the fence, right?
Yep.
I suppose that one probably would have popped up as a settlement attack underway if I hadn't stumbled across it anyway, right?
There's a settlement attack underway at, God.
So anyway, for weapons that I'm going to keep, I think I'm going to keep, you know, because I'm going to, like, lessen my burden here a little bit because I'm carrying an awful lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to keep Overseer's Guardian, and I'm going to keep this, right? And I'll probably keep Tantrum, and I'll keep the Holy Seogrin Inertia shotgun. And the rest I'm going to store somewhere. Up on a wall where they're nice and displayed.
Even your pop gun?
Even that. So, anyway, I know we're going over time here a little bit, but I guess I'll head on over to Ten Pines Bluff and rescue those guys, and then I guess we'll finish going back to Sergeant Oaks to collect our reward.
Yeah, you gotta go back and give Sergeant Oaks head.
But anyway, we'll have to do that next episode because we're going to run out of time here. But I guess since we're almost at Ten Pines Bluff anyway, we'll do the Ten Pines Bluff thing. See, someday, if I get enough of those elixirs that I can improve my strength with, so that I can actually carry it around, maybe I'll get a punt gun.
Yeah, well, you know what? That would be worth showing off. What the hell? Why not?
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun, I think. But we'll do that later, right? Because with that gun, because those things can weigh anywhere up to like 80 imaginary weight units by the time you put all kinds of trappings and fittings and stuff on them, right? They're absolutely ridiculously heavy.
Pounds.
And you know what? The real life equivalent, the modder, his name is D. Magnus, I believe, who made that mod.
Yep.
He is actually kind of generous with the weight because I did some reading on punt guns. And as it turns out, a punt gun is actually a giant shotgun that is usually mounted in a fixed position on a boat, which I guess back in the 1700s and 1800s was known as a punt. I don't know why, but that's what the boat was called. And basically what would happen is these guys would take these things out there and they'd use them for commercial waterfowl hunting.
Yep.
And I guess these punt guns would hold like an absolutely ridiculous amount of shot. Like, that thing blew up and knocked him down. Did you see that?
Yep.
But anyway, like the loads for these oversized shotguns could weigh anywhere up to like 1.5 pounds, right?
Like an artillery shell
for one shell, but filled with bird shot, basically.
Yep, yep.
So like literally hundreds of pellets in one shell.
Yep.
And I guess that they used to be able to, like wipe out entire flocks of waterfowl with just a few shots from these things, right?
Yep.
Because they'd shoot them while they were like all sitting on the surface of the water, right?
Yep.
Because obviously these guns, and they showed pictures, like old black and white photographs of guys with these guns, both, like one guy laying in a boat, aiming with the gun, although I'm not sure why you because you're basically turning the entire boat in order to aim the gun, right?
It might have had a swivel on it, I don't know.
I don't know, I didn't see any evidence of that. Is that a... no. Yeah, you stop there and you tell me how much it's going to hurt first, and I'll just shoot the crap out of you while you do that.
Yeah, probably for the best, actually. Considering how nasty those things are.
Yeah, they're the worst. They are. They're worse than the super mutants are, because they do an absolutely massive amount of damage. But anyway, as I was saying, eventually it was an interesting little bit of history. But eventually they outlawed the use of punt guns because they were scared that. Like ducks and geese were going to become extinct if they kept using them, right? Well, look at this. I just got here and I haven't even seen what was attacking yet. So I guess the defenses were good enough to hold up.
The defenses were superior to the attackers.
That's right.
Cause of death, superior firepower.
Yeah. See, I didn't even bother putting a fence around this place because what happens is they all spawn inside the fences anyway.
Yep.
So, more robots.
It's always robots.
So you'll notice that the settlers have things like combat shotguns and assault rifles and things like that. Like, I just armed them really well. And, you know, like, put lots and lots of gun turrets up there. It looks like I have to repair that one. But anyway, I guess we've probably taken up enough time on this for today. So, I am Sandman 99.
And I'm RecV5.
And we'll see you next time.
Have a good one.